Kenny here from the Business Central team. In this video, I want to show you how you can troubleshoot reports, or at least give you all the information you need to get started on troubleshooting why a report doesn't work as expected. The first thing you need to do is go to the developer or administration documentation. I'll put a link in the video, and I will just search for troubleshooting and choose the first link, troubleshooting tools and guides. Let's see what we have here. Many different articles, troubleshooting and client, blah, blah, blah. And the last link here is troubleshooting guides, or TSGs, as we sometimes call them. And this section has links to further guides into different areas, of which report errors, it has its own article. I'll just choose this one and show you a few tricks, or at least explain a little bit. The first thing here is, how can a report fail? And a report can fail in many different phases of the rendering of the report. It can fail in the request page, when the server generates the report dataset, when the server applies a layout to the dataset, or in any of the on-after document triggers. There are also report limits that we apply if you read too many rows or other things, so then the server will cancel the report. What I want to show is also some new content. So if the fonts doesn't show as expected, then it might be that you're using unsupported fonts, or maybe we have a bug in the platform that some supported fonts are unavailable. There are sections here for how to troubleshoot the report datasets for different types of reports. There's a section for RDL reports here. There's a similar one for Excel or Word, in case you want to get to see the data set and maybe use that to troubleshoot why you don't get the expected results. Some more goodies here is, so then we have some guidance of how can you troubleshoot or debug your AL code. I won't go much into that. Something that I don't think a lot of people know is that we have telemetry for failed reports. So that's a good way of understanding what happens, especially after the fact. And in this part of the documentation, it's the dimension called result that really is key, because the result column, as indicated here, includes the title of the exception that is thrown by the platform or the AL code. And this is actually the main reason. You can find the main reason for why the report fails just by looking at this. How can you do that? Well, first of all, there's a KQL statement you can run, but all the report exceptions are actually documented here. So that means if you see connection lost in telemetry, there is an explanation of what that means. If I choose read more, I can see that this is a transient error. And there's also a suggested solution for this. In this case, for a transient error, just rerun the report. And for each of the types of exceptions that can occur in a report, all of these are documented here. Let's just take a few of them. For instance, if you see the nice named exception here, nav administrator made changes exception, this means that someone, while the user ran the report, some administrative changes happened. Maybe an admin added an extension or something. So for this, this is a transient error that just run the report again, but also some suggestion of don't do this while people work. So that's what I wanted to show you. I will put a link to this TSG in down in the section or in the comment for the video. And hopefully this will give you much better understanding of how you can troubleshoot any errors that happen in your reports.